Hello, hello, hello. Oh, my. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, how are you? I want to say welcome. Mm-hmm. Welcome to Sunshine Brown. Welcome. And guess what? My name is my name is Dominique Brown. Okay? Again, my name is Dominique Brown. So this situation is not that steady, but hopefully it'll hold up. Right. So I pray that you guys had a wonderful day today. It's been really busy, right? It's been really busy. So listen, I want to kick it with you. Okay? It's a great time to kick it with you. Okay? So I kind of got everybody settled where I can first of all, wait a minute, hold up. And this other thing, welcome to Sunshine Brown. Welcome. My name is Dominique Brown. Okay? My name is Dominique Brown. All right? Yes. Listen to this. Today has been a very busy day, right? It's been busy. It's been busy, but guess what? I want to kick it with you. I want to take a moment to just kick it with you. All right? Let's chat. Let's chat. All right. So, it feels so nice to just relax for a moment, to just sit and be calm, right? Okay? So, this is what I would like to talk about. Now, I want to, I don't know if this is going to be uh, one of my unfiltered videos. Mm-hmm. Or if it needs to be an unfiltered video or what. All right? But I just want to show up because there's someone that is counting on me to show up. Mm-hmm. There's a young lady that I am really um, praying for. All right, I'm very much so praying for her, for you, as well as many others. Okay, but it's somebody out just got my attention. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. Listen. So I want to share something with you. Okay. Um, Now I've been scheduling out some things and to do them in parts. Okay, so we're gonna deal with this. This we'll call this part one, and it's gonna be kind of unfiltered. All right. Yes, I'm not going off anything that I wrote down or anything. This is just from my heart space. Okay, from my heart space, because this video I know will help some people. So let me let that be known. So when I show up, okay, I say that. When I show up, right, I am just sharing some experiences, some things, that may have helped me along my path, right? Along my path, okay? That may just as well help you, okay? Or, there's really no or. That's why I show up. There's something along my path that may bless you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's true. It's true. So I want to be the one to come on and say, uh, you know, X, Y, and Z right now. This is the space that I'm in at this time. All right? Okay. Now, first thing first, I want to talk about something so important. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Something very important. You know how, um, first of all, let me start with the story. Let me start with the story, okay? A true story of mine. See, the reason I'm coming here is because a lot of times life is going and people don't share. Now, let's get it right. Not that they have to share. Absolutely zero. Nada. Not that you have to do a thing because you have free will. Okay? You don't have to share a thing. But I'm going to tell you something. I was the type of person that wouldn't share anything. Okay? Because I was taught to be silent. Be quiet. Be quiet. Okay? right? But let me tell you something though. But when the devil got on my heels, when the devil came for me and got on my heels, oh, a girl started talking. I was like, wait a minute, wait a minute. Too many people are watching this take place, and nobody is saying a thing. Am I just gonna let them kill me off, or am I gonna speak up? Okay. Now the other thing is, especially when you are a parent, it ain't nothing for you to speak up because see, you got other people that are counting on you, and you definitely, it's not just you. You consider the people that you love and you want to protect. Correct? All right. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. It's beautiful already. Now there was a page that I had. I no longer am using that page because it was hacked, stolen, whatever. But I always said on that page, and this was a while ago. This was a while ago before I started knowing that I was being targeted. But I said that I was an overcomer. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Before I even knew that I was targeted, before I even understood it. All right. Did you get that? Before I even knew there was an issue. What was it? Okay. I also spoke a lot of other great things in my life, like great things, good, great things. That's what I did. Okay. Now, I want to share something that is so important, and I'm thinking this may help someone. Okay. This may help someone because have you ever met or known of situations and things happening, and some people are late to the party. Say it, late to the party. Some people are late to the party, so they don't. When I say late to the party, they don't really receive all the information. What? They really only see what they currently see. Well, I have a saying I'm gonna share with you. What they currently see or what someone has told them. That's it. All right. So let me tell you this. There's this thing that I've said for years. I've said for years, and some of the women could especially. I've shared it with them over dinner, over lunch, or whatever. Okay. I would tell them, especially my one of my old business partners. I would tell them, if you ever meet a person, and I want you to understand this, if you ever meet a person while they're going through it, oh my God, listen to me. Look, no, I'm telling you, notice the door open? Okay. If you ever met a person while they were going through it, if you deal with them or judge them based on going through it, you'll miss them. You'll miss the person that you um, are definitely supposed to meet. Listen to what I'm saying. You can cross paths with people that'll only know you from a storm. Okay? Listen to me. They'll meet you and know you from when you're going through, right? And then they'll miss you. They'll miss it. Do you see what I'm saying? Because whatever they do with what they know of, which they think they know of, meaning they don't know of it. They don't know what's really going on or what is taking place. Now, hold up, hold up. Let me tell you what I mean. I am one of those people that in the past, when there were things that were taking place, right? No matter how it is, I never discussed it. I never tried to prove myself as, excuse me, I did this or that. Meaning I would be in places and we're doing one thing, but they didn't know maybe of some things that I had already done in the past. You get what I'm kind of trying to say? And you never try to explain a thing. You just let it be. Oh, I know I'm telling the truth. That's how a lot of people got me wrong. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. So let me share something with you. This is something that happened. Okay, I am tapped in. This is something that occurred. Let's start with this here. One evening, it was in the late evening, like later at night. I was taking no. I was picking my daughter up from work. It's late. It's very late. I was picking my daughter up from work. Excited to pick her up. Want to make sure she's safe getting home. I have her children. You get it? So I'm on my way getting my daughter from work. And y'all pray for me because the way I'm positioned right now, I have to be comfortable. All right? I want my leg, I want to be comfortable sitting here. Yeah. So anyway, let me keep going. So I'm on my way to get her. Now, here it is. Stay with me. Now, let me give you the timeline on this. This happened maybe 2 years ago. About 2 years ago. So I am on my way to pick her up. And as soon as I go to where I'm supposed to pick her up at, they're not done yet. The job is not complete. Okay, so I'm like, they're getting some event together or something, right? I'm like, oh, wow, okay. So I knew that I need to go to the gas station. And usually, I let somebody else pump gas is what I would do. All right? You could at least do that, pump the gas, right? So I go to pump the gas. All right? So I get to the window. You pull up to the pump. I get to the window. And the lady takes my card. I tell her how much I want on the pump. I think it was only like 20-something bucks, right? That's what I wanted. So my card would not go. Did you hear what I just said to you? My card would not go. All right? Now, in my mind, I'm like, I know money is there, so what's the problem? Okay? What is the problem? Okay, my card won't go. Okay, so then I'm like, what? And you wouldn't go. She tells me, and then I go to the nearest ATM. Because at this point, I'm just trying to pull cash out. Like, what's going on? And I want to see what's going on. All right? All right. Then when I get to the ATM, there's a problem. I'm like, what? Okay. No. Yes. I want to make sure I'm telling the story correctly. So I get back. And I'm like, hey, boop, 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 I'm ready or what. But guess what? Now the window is closed. She's on break. Okay. Now, let me go back to something because I did leave out something important. When my card didn't work, because this is very important. This is a part of the story. When my card didn't work, before I went to the ATM, stay with me. A gentleman pulls up. Okay? A guy pulls up, and then he had a passenger. He had someone in the passenger side. Okay? I'm wearing this dress, like a sundress. You're like a mom or whoever run out the house. You may have a sundress on, and then this was off my shoulders at the time. Okay? This dress was off my shoulders just a little bit. Nothing crazy or whatever. Some floral dress that I had that went way down past my knees. But it was off the shoulders. Stay with me. Now, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm waiting for the lady. And I'm like, wow, I really need her to come back. So I go back to the car because we're basically waiting right now. Okay. Now remember, in the time that I'm waiting, there's some things that I'm dealing with in public because I'm dealing with some hate crimes, okay? And they're grouped up hate crimes and things like that. And these people work in many different places, okay? I'm sorry, that's what they do. So I'm like, what is up with this? And I don't want to drive all the way to another gas station, right? Because I'm near where she's getting off work, right? Okay. So the man is like, well, what's going on? He tells me, well, what's going on? Because when she came back, the way she swiped the card, and remember, I'm standing at the window. I'm not in the store. It's later, remember? So I'm at the window. I'm not in the store. So she tells me that the card doesn't work. Yeah. She tells me the card doesn't work. And I'm like, what? Okay. So I'm like, okay, let me go check and see what's going on. Didn't make, why would I make a big deal? Now, while I'm standing there, there was another gentleman in line, also. And he was really now he was the one that was really irritated because he's like, why are we standing here for so long or whatever? Okay. So the guy is asking me what's going on or whatever. I was like, well, I'm just trying to get my gas in my car, and at first it didn't work or whatever. However, okay. And he's like, well, he's like, well, why you wait? This man said this to me. He said, well, why you wait to get gas at the, when it's something, he said to me. And I looked, I said, what kind of question is that? He act like, and then and I said, no, it's not that. That's what I said. I said, no, it's not that. I said, my gas gauge is not working. It's not working. So when I purchased this car with only like 40,000 miles on it or under, right under, guess what? The gas gauge did not work. Okay? So I just knew to keep gas in it. Period. That's what I knew. No matter what, just put some gas in it, okay? Because and have a gas tank, all right, or whatever gas, the little situation, right? They call it a gas can, I guess. Listen, yeah, but that and the lawnmower, right? Whatever. Okay, let's keep going. You ready? The guy asked me about the gas gauge, and he started asking me, well, why you don't? He was like, well, why? This is it. He said, well, why didn't you get it fixed? And I was like, what the fuck did he ask me? Yeah. I said, what in the hell? I said, why are you asking me about, and I told him, I just hadn't got around to getting it done yet. I've got a lot of things going on, trust me. And he was like, but it's like he was being a jerk. He was being a complete jerk. Mm-hmm. And I was just, and I'm clearly looking at him. And then he started, because he was saying, well, but he was hesitating, like as if he pulled up in his new vehicle or whatever, I knew this is going to mess you up. I knew exactly who the hell he was. I knew who he was, and I'm going to share who he was in a minute. Then you'll know, it'll connect some things. So I don't know what it is, and then I think about it. He knew of me. That's why he pulled up. But I don't know if he was going off of some smear campaign that he had heard, or I don't know what it was. I don't know at that time. Okay? But he started being very rude. I'm like, wait a minute. If you Why are you asking me all of that? I was like, in the first place. Right? I'm just like a little irritated by them, because it's like, if you're not gonna help with anything, be quiet. It's okay. Right? So I know, I'm sister girl, okay? I know what he assumed. He probably assumed that I didn't have the money. Think about it. Why your card ain't working? You ain't got the money. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So I was so irritated. And I was like, look, excuse me, brother. If you going to do something, then do it. But I don't need to hear all of that. If you going to do something, just do it. Why are you asking me a million questions this late at night about, well, why this and why didn't you do it? Like, are you serious? I was pissed. Okay? And I let him know that I was pissed. Oh, yes, I did. Okay? Now, I'll be honest with you. I probably flipped him off. As a matter of fact, you hear me? Whatever. All right? I know I did. Like, because I was that irritated. I didn't want to hear anything. And this is the thing. The passenger that was riding with him, he was telling him to stop. Just stop. Don't do that. Like, stop. I saw him. He was telling him, don't do. Why are you doing all that? No, I don't do all that, man. He was telling them. But he kept going. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? Now, somebody gonna know I'm not lying. So anyway, make a long story short, I drove off, came back, and I told the man, I said, I don't know what's going on with the car. That was including the conversation before I go, I told him, I don't know what's going on, but I'm, do. But whatever he said he was going to do, when he started getting irritated that I didn't want to give him 10 questions, he didn't want to do it. He did not want to do what because he was saying that he would just pay for it. I got you, I didn't want to answer his 10 questions. Right, 10, like, why are you going at me, okay, about a why, or this, or that, or whatever, okay? Now remember, I'm in the middle of a war, a real war, at the same time, okay? And I got people out here playing with me as it is. Here I go. I went on to the ATM, saw what I had, and I went back. Got back. My stuff went right through. Whatever it was. Okay? Because I told that lady, no, I don't know. I really do have what I have, so I just want to get like $25. Okay? $25 worth of gas and get on. Because it does. It goes through. Do you hear me? It goes through. I was so mad. The word is angry. A little perturbed. Because I'm thinking like, why are you, and this is what made me so mad, because I knew who he was. Okay, I won't say his name. But this man was a famous gospel artist. Oh, did you get that? This man was a famous gospel artist. Yes, he was a famous gospel artist. All right? Yeah. Somebody rock with me. Now, later on as time goes, even when all the hate has been shown that it was all a lie, right? Even when all the hate was shown that it was all a lie, okay? Then I got another one of his buddies, possibly. Don't want to play with me. I don't even know you, and you somewhere having a whole hissy fit about me. Little old me, as I say. You are somewhere in your boots having a whole hissy fit about me. I don't even know you. I mean, a real hissy fit. That's not even manly. That's not. I'm not crazy. Something ain't right about that. The other thing is you don't even know me. If you went to my real family members, they haven't dealt with me since a little teenager. They don't know. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? This is because I know people have been traveling around me, so I'm making this clear. This man was so, His songs are amazing. But when it came to helping someone, he played a game with me, and I didn't appreciate that shit. And I wasn't nice about it. I didn't give a fuck who he was. So I want this really to be clear to somebody, anybody playing a game with me. And this is not, listen, this is not coming from an angry place or anything. This is, I'm trying to be informative. Okay? Listen. Stay with me. This I'm sure irritated him. Oh, I'm sure it irritated him. Because you should never assume. And you know, another thing that made me feel some type of way is I did have the money. But you treated me as if I was possibly lying about what I had. Were you confused because I had a dress on with the little shoulders down? Women wear that. Women wear that. Now, my other thing is, I'm so tripped out how so many people are in the church. And they get up there and they sing and make them songs and do all of that stuff. And they don't really believe in what they saying. Half of them. They don't. Little show ponies. Little show ponies for what it's got to... Okay? Yeah. Definitely happened. And guess what I did? I kept on going. I kept on going. But just imagine a gospel artist trying to drive you crazy that pulls up behind you and you didn't ask them to do a thing. You didn't ask them to do a thing. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? It happened. It happened. It really happened. Okay. Gonna get my gas. And then that's the other thing. They probably was wondering also. That's what I'm saying. Johnny come late to the party. Well, you know, we watching you. But what are you doing coming out this late? Then I go straight over after I get the gas, go straight round and go get my daughter from work. So you done played with some woman about, oh, I'll help you, you know what I'm saying? Just, and then go like you was doing like the dozen game. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you. I'm a grown woman. You hear me? I could say more. I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to leave that there. I blocked something. So I don't even know what else is what. But I know that the men can be a trip. Let me walk it on down. Let me walk it on down. Cause see, y'all done taunted me. And it's okay. It's okay. But let me be clear. Let me be clear. Okay? Now, Johnny come late to the party, right? Johnny come late to the party. Let me let you know. First of all, there has been like all of these things that has happened around a certain person. And no matter how that certain person tried to destroy my life, because that's what they were doing. Of course, I didn't know. You hear me? But let me tell you how this goes. This is my lesson. Because you say what my lesson is. Let me tell you what the lesson is, and then I'll run it down to you. The whole lesson is people that are high vibrational and full of love, there's a little thin line there. Like sometimes people can get that confused. Now let me tell you what I noticed. What I noticed that was my great lesson. So unhealed people from whatever they done went through in their life, or people that don't live right themselves, even if you have, like, even if your self-esteem may not be where it should be, okay? Meaning that anybody could, because that's going to show through how you treat people, how you do things, and how you are about you, okay? People that you may celebrate, you be like, oh my God, I'm so happy for you, or whatever. You just be that type of person, right? Especially, that's just how I've always been, happy for folks, right? Okay. Some people will think that you are lying. I promise you, no matter how much what, some people will never believe what you're clearly saying. And guess what? That ain't got nothing to do with you. It's easy to understand. That has nothing to do with you. Mm-hmm. I was with a guy in my past in a relationship for 11 years. You know what that man told me at the end of our relationship? I said going on 12 years. You know what that guy told me at the end, oh God, of our relationship? You ready? Jonathan, Granny is on, babes. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what that guy told me. He said, I never seen how you could love me. He said that. He said, I didn't see how you could love me, how you could love me. I promise you, that Negro had wasted all that time of my life. Is how I looked at him. My God, because a person can give you all this love, and you not even believe it. Did you hear me? Did you hear me? And yes, toward the end of that relationship, I was on a flight somewhere else. Yes, yes. Women don't tell the truth. Yes, toward the end of that relationship. Right? Okay, okay, okay. Unbelievable to my ears. Okay? Unbelievable. That's too much time. And guess what? I became frustrated after that about the time. That's a lot of time to give someone, right? And they don't even feel good about themselves, which I knew that, but we worked on that. Like, what part you want me to do? Mm-hmm. Let me tell you something. Even if you're dealing with someone and I believe, and I know, especially now, I was just so happy to be out of that. You'll waste a person's time if you don't think you're worth it. You'll waste a person's time if you don't think that you're worth it. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Let me keep going. So, my thing is, even when you're there and you're giving them, you know, some people can't receive what's good because they got their own stuff that they got to work out. All right? Mm-hmm. And to believe that it can be worked out. Yep. Yes, let's talk about it. Mm-hmm. Like, don't get it twisted. Don't. There's things that we should never get twisted. Okay. I hear things. Here I go. I hear things about, oh, um, such and such, because people talk, they may gain a little weight, or you did. Guess what? I have gained weight, lost weight, whatever. What? Let me tell you something. The weight ain't a thing for me, because I know how to lose weight. Period. All right. I know how to lose weight. Let me run that back again. It's a beautiful thing when you know how to lose weight. All right. Okay. And take your focus off me. People go to the surgery table to get things done. I already have it. I already got a rack. I already got it. I already got it. I already got it. I already got it. A lady had the a nurse, on this running up behind me. Like I said, they were doing this campaign or whatever. She thought I had my legs done to be thick-legged with having, I said, no, I didn't get my legs. These are my natural legs. You hear me? I had one of my children's fathers, sister asked me, she said, oh, did you get yourself done? Right? Checks me if I got myself done, because she didn't remember me. I said, y'all have to remember, y'all have to remember that I had a child at 40. I'm just talking. I had a child at 40 years old. Okay, so maybe you get some new stuff, right? You get stuff added or whatever. Remember? She still didn't believe me. I said, touch him. Just go on. Just here. Here you go. People don't too much worried about something that's not even important. Okay? Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I want to share with you that important thing that happened. That's something that happened. And I was able to easily, like, collected myself, paper mind, to ignore that. Do you understand? To ignore the foolishness. Okay? To ignore. Because some people, you know, feel like if you went through a lot of things, you got trust issues and you got, no, I don't. I don't have any trust issues. I deal with what's real. This is where I'm coming from. Now, late to the party. Johnny come late to the party. Okay. This is not my first time being in isolation. Nope. Not my first rodeo. Sorry. Sorry, you're late to the party. Okay? You're very late to the party. Okay? I have never been a person that hang out with a bunch of people. Never did that. Okay? Never was a person that anyone need to say, choose yourself. I chose myself a long time ago. I left home at an early age. Out of everything and ways that family are and things going on, I never took that with me. I never took any of that with me. I use my brain, my creativity to create what? A beautiful life. A beautiful life does not mean that you have all the bells and the whistles and all the money and all of that. No, but you take what you have to create. You take what you have to come up with do good things that you do, good habits, great habits, right? Okay? You determine how you want to move and deal with your children and how you want to raise them, right? You work toward your goals. See, that people don't know that's a blessing in itself, to be able to work toward your goals. You Johnny come late. You Johnny come late, you know? And this is why I don't take in everything a person may say. Oh my God. Johnny come late. That's what I'm going to name this. Johnny come late. The information that you received, you didn't get all of it. And this is the thing. We do certain things, and we don't know all the business. We do certain things, we speak on certain things, and we don't know all the business. We don't even know a piece of it, actually. Johnny come late to the party. Did you hear me? Johnny come late to the party. Okay? Here I am looking for something. I'm looking for something. Yes, Johnny come late to the party. Before I get distracted with looking for something, okay? Listen. I want to share. I want to share that especially, um, God, choose my words. Never had a problem being alone. Never had a problem being alone. A lot of great things can happen just from having a long time. A lot of great things can happen. Now, let's go back to this. When I say this is not my first rodeo, some people are going to find out what they participated in, they shouldn't have. Oh, wow. It's like, okay, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? A lot of people are going to find out what they participated in, they had no business. So, in other words, if you call yourself putting someone on, we need to time, you need a timeout or whatever, and you're trying to control the narrative and all of that. Let me tell you something, and you're going to know that I'm not lying. So, I appreciate any help that I receive behind the scenes. Behind the scene? Oh, yes. Any help that's real help. I'm talking about fake help. I appreciate anyone that is an amazing spirit guide. I appreciate anyone that has and is matching me in prayer. Hallelujah. I appreciate all things that are for the greater good, period. And they're truly for that. I appreciate the people that cover you. Oh, yeah. Meaning when you sleep, okay, God got you covered. But there are people that'll stand in the gap to make sure things go the way they should. Oh, I know much. I appreciate. I have a high appreciation. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. People that are praying with you. Um, I can feel a lot of people's prayers. Oh, yeah, I can feel them. Mm-hmm. Oh, I can feel them. Yeah, I can feel them. Now, let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Yes, God. I appreciate. I have high appreciation. Okay, so let's go back. A while ago. So let me say this. Many things really did happen out of jealousy. Okay? Let's talk about the bigger thing. People don't come for you in such a huge way unless it's about some money. I don't care what lie they make up. People do not come for you unless it's about some money or what they can get out of you or something. Okay? Let me tell you what I mean by that. When a drove of people really come for you, that got to do with some money. Because half the time people been seeing you. Okay? Now, when I say that I have lived a life where I've always was a really private person. And then I find out that really makes people want to dig into your life when you are very private, right? So that's one of my transformational things that I had to learn. Um, People will be in your business. And I've gotten to a point in my life where I don't even care anymore. So see, that was supposed to be a part of my growth. I could care less. Okay, so that's what happens, and this is how this was supposed to go. That's when you start talking about things, and people will tell you, "Don't talk about this. Don't do that." But let me tell you something. The people that I hear that say, "Don't talk about this," they were some of the people that I seen in the line, and I know you don't think I do. I don't know. You're some of the people that I seen out there. I tell you, don't talk about stuff. Are you serious? What that man say? Stop telling y'all people y'all business. What? What I got? Everybody own my business? Really? That's not something I worry about anymore. I could care less. Nope. I don't even care. Okay? Now, I'm talking about not my first rodeo. Listen. People love to tell the story. This had to do with some big money, trust, all of that. They think I don't know. I already talked about this on another video. Okay? Money that didn't belong to you. Didn't belong to you. Didn't belong to you or you. But everybody is doing something criminal to be wired up about some damn money. Okay. Then you get interesting to the people that are originally gang stalking you because they're doing all of these things, right? And they say it's not affecting you, but it did affect me. See, that's when people are looking on the outside and they say, oh, it didn't, because of the way you bounce back. Oh, but baby, it did affect me. It affected me because, like some of you, I have children. I have children. Do you understand? I have children. So, yes, it did affect me. It affected the way that I take care of my kids. It affected the way that I provide for my children and the things that I like to do. Okay? Let me tell you something you don't know. All around the city, I have been seen out with my children. People watch me and my kids. We were even on photos downtown Cincinnati. And guess what? You know how I know about the photos? Someone else had to tell me about the photos. Then we went to go see them. See what I'm saying? I really was a target. I really was a target. The very same thing that I'm talking about right now, like people don't understand this. There's a really good girlfriend that I've had, okay? A really good girlfriend. Meaning, do you know how you have a good friend, but you don't have to see them all the time? Married, live in another area. But you don't have to see them all the time. But when you would see each other, you would pick right back up. One of them type of situations, okay? I would stop by her home and bring her products, okay? To her family. The very thing that she was telling me that she was dealing with people gang stalking her, doing stuff to her, or whatever, she was telling me that she was dealing with this. Oh, this is serious to me. Because it's things you don't know because you're Johnny come late. She was telling me, now this lady, wait a minute. She's married, military, retired, live nice. She can go in her garage, pick what car she wanna ride. Live nice, live lovely. Okay? Take trips, do whatever. Let me tell you, they harassed her family so bad that her son and his wife and her only grandkids relocated. It broke her heart, and that is the part that really broke her heart. She was harassed that bad. You know who she was harassed by? A city official that she partied with, that was her so-called buddy at the time, who she's had issues with. Oh, yeah. I bet you didn't know that. Oh. I bet you didn't know that. See, the very same city officials is best friends with my child's father that was a leader of this smear campaign. One of the biggest helpers. That's why I wondered why I had a lot of ratchet women coming for me. Oh, he was lying to him. He was landed on thick lying to him. My God, this is real. You Johnny come late. You are Johnny come late. So I'm talking about it. Not someone that even paid or took care of their responsibilities like they were supposed to. Make arrangements with you, not fulfill the arrangements. Things are going on. So you go to the family member. You say, hey, sis, I need to let you know, do. And they may help, so then he could deal with them, right? But even they were attacking me behind my back. For a person that I don't care if it is your family member. Right is right and wrong is wrong. I don't care. See, I don't operate in that. When you're wrong, you're wrong. Okay? Even if it's my kids. When you're wrong, you are wrong. Okay? Yeah. Johnny come late though. So I got a problem with people jumping on the bandwagon. Okay? And you don't even have your information correct. Okay? It's gonna continue to happen. But it's important for me to speak. That's all. It's gonna continue to happen. There's people love to even misunderstand. Okay? They love it. You love it, I like it. But I'm dealing with what's true. I'm dealing with what's true. But you didn't know that. You didn't know there were people that were for the state, the city council, actually out there harassing people that they personally did not like. Oh, but you didn't know that, huh? From my understanding, the friend just didn't want to party with them anymore. And guess what? While they were friends, I didn't know anything about it. I didn't care about that. I don't get caught up in women's stuff. So just like you see me run solo, I've been doing this for a long time. Did you hear me? I've been doing this for a very long time. Now, let's play it back. If I don't have any family here and just my children, many people were plotting on me to be an easy target. playing on me to be an easy target. Like, oh, okay, that's an easy target. Stalking, watching you. Now, I'm going to say something. The things that I've seen from people that I knew of, meaning there's people that's been after me that I've even worked for. Okay? If somebody's no longer with your company and they didn't leave to have a baby or anything like that or whatever, maybe they had good reason to go head on, right? That don't mean you're supposed to be out there targeting them. Right? Mm-hmm. A target for many. A target for many. They were comfortable with doing it. Mm-hmm. Now, then everybody, because you knew what they were doing. You knew what they were doing. So then now I have someone, and there's many of you though, ladies and him, right? That I would celebrate. Oh my God, like celebrate, happy for you. But the thing is, you're so demonic, you couldn't receive it. Mm-hmm. So people out here really don't know who they celebrate. I don't care what status you have. I don't care how much money you have. I don't know what. People really don't understand what that's what I should say, what they're celebrating. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Oh, I love. I'm up. Wish I could reach that, but I can't right now. So here it is. Let's talk about it. When I said this is not my first rodeo. Now, I was living my life. Come on, let's talk about it. I was living my life. Uh-huh. I was fine. I was fine. Okay? I was fine. Just fine. Just fine. Living my life. Stay with me. Living my life. Mm-hmm. I lived in a home. I worked night and day. Night and day. Lived in a home. Working night and day. Living very nice. This is why y'all gotta protect yourself, because you don't know who is watching you out there. You have no idea who's watching you, who's mad because it seemed like you're doing really great, or maybe they can see it, feel it, know it. Okay, feeling wonderful. Job is good. Okay, I'm driving a car that I love. Okay, okay, everything's good. Kids are taken care of. I done finally exhaled. Stay with me. There's people, and I guess what? And I had lost a lot of weight because of the way my lifestyle was. Okay, when I say a lot of weight, I had just had a baby. I had just had a baby. So that's why I'm throwing that in there. but I went all the way down. Like, put it like this. I would get my jeans out of the junior department at Macy's. Okay? Yeah, went down. Easy. I'd not do it again if I had to. It's easy. Okay. It's very easy. So, I didn't know that people were gang stalking me then. I had no idea. There's a lady that I know of, and at one time I would call ourselves being friends. At one time, meaning we done. I never forget. You just got to see people are unbelievable. As I see this now, people really are unbelievable. And she was definitely gang stalking me with her family because her brother is a detective right here. Definitely stalking me way back then. And see, I'm telling this because this is for you. I'm telling you my truth, so maybe it'll help you. Stay with me. Now, the way that I left that house, I left that home, brand new everything in this house. Brand new everything, meaning I couldn't enjoy anything. Brand new everything. And like you going home and you go make sure the bedroom, the kitchen, your living room, the way you set your fireplace up, all your whatever you got going, even your bathroom, how we like it, and you want it to be glamorous and beautiful, and the kitchen was big enough, you wanted things to be a certain way, right? And then I loved it because I could park my BMW at the time in the back, in the garage. Do you understand? In the garage, in the back, off the street, not necessarily in the driveway, not in the front garage. I really like that. Okay? And this was on a dead end street. I was like, oh, I love this. This is great. This is how good. And you talking about somebody was happy. I felt happy. Okay? Very happy. All right? I kept my head up. Because when you're doing good, ladies, you have no idea who is on your trail. I love you, Jonas. You have no idea who's on your trail. You have no idea. Close the door, babe. Close the door. You have no idea who's... No, 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 baby, the main door. You have no idea who's on your trail. I'll tell you this, ladies. It's true. When you're doing really good, baby, and you out there doing... People are watching you. People, this is what... Please listen to me. People are watching you. And you probably just have a life. You're so happy. There's so many things that, people get hype over this. I like decorating. I can really get into me. So I've always been a kind of woman, it's nice, but I don't have to have a man. I don't. I'm sure, yes, it's just for all the right thing, but guess what? Have to? Are you crazy? I know how to entertain myself. I know how to entertain myself with my family, with what I have. And even if it wasn't, there wasn't family. You know what I mean? If say, for example, it was just me. I was still not to entertain. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. People don't understand. You have to get really comfortable with yourself. But I won't let Johnny come late tell my story as if I didn't do this perfectly. Because I was watching many people. You know what I mean? That's why I told that. After I went through that almost 12-year thing, I was like, wow, what did I do? Where was I in my life? And then the thing is, I had money. Oh, I remember what it was. Because I had money. I had my own money. As a matter of fact, I made more money than him. I made more money than him. But what it was is, um, I was trying to keep the family together, the kids with their dad. You know how you're just trying to keep everybody together? Baby. Okay, that's what I was, that was the goal. You can't do anything with somebody who, when they don't feel like they're worth it. That's hard. That's hard. Especially when you're younger, you're younger going, I mean, that's hard. Right? Isn't that hard? Okay. Listen to me. Listen to me. Mm-hmm. I was having the time of my life. I even had, um, when I say I was the time of my life, I was having the time of my life. Because at that time, you know, you work, you this and that. I remember, you schedule things a certain way. You go out and do what you do, and then come back. You know what I mean? Get back home. You just work your own thing. You're happy. Okay? What a dream. What a dream. Your family's good, all of that stuff. Right? Here it is. And then on top of that, I was doing a job that I absolutely love. I'm gonna tell you something. There's nothing like doing what you love to do. You see, that's the other thing that make you even more beautiful. You just be glowing, honey. You'll be like, what? Okay. Just had a thought. Just had a thought. So my thing is, for a long time, I've always chose myself. Oh yes. Oh yes. People put their mouth on you and they say, choose yourself. Choose yourself. I'm jumping a little bit. Just stay with me. Choose yourself. Uh, you do for everybody else. Stay with me because this is going to help somebody. Okay? You do for everybody else. You do for everyone else. Choose yourself. I'm going to say that I fulfilled an assignment that I was supposed to do that you weren't supposed to know about. And I didn't need to go anywhere and say, hey, no, this is because, that's because, this is because. But young ladies, I'm talking to y'all especially. Okay? And guess what? Not just young ladies, women, period. Men, period, if so, right? People say, choose yourself. You show up for everybody else. But those people that say what they say, they don't really know the back end. Mm-hmm. And see, this is the thing. You can have your own plans in life. Okay? And that's why you don't deserve some of the things that take place that you had no control over, that you didn't do. Okay? But it's whatever it is supposed to be on your journey is on your journey. Okay? But see, God knows. And maybe that's why I keep being blessed. Because God knows. See, let me tell you something. Johnny come late to the party. Okay? There's some curses that I had to take care of. Oh, people say they don't know, you don't know, then you don't, yeah, whatever. Oh my God. There's some curses that I wanted to take care of in my own life. There's some things that I wanted to break, some things that I wanted to break. I didn't want it to be a pattern in my life I wanted to teach my children it can be better than that. Do you understand? That's what I want to teach my children. It can be better than that. Yes, it can be better than that. Okay? So, let me talk to you. Many know that I have always been very close to my children, period. Now, I have older ones, right? You know, I'm a mother, single mom, right? And when your children, especially when they get a little older, get in teenage years, and they start cutting up a little bit, okay? And dad said, come on, that's what they want to go, baby, go ahead. And you still come back and, back and forth, but you can go ahead. So that's exactly what I did. There was some people don't want to tell the truth, but there was some scandals that took place that broke me in pieces. Oh, one of the scandals changed my whole life over. I knew I changed because I felt the change. I had to ask God to please heal me because I had changed. I had to ask God to heal me because I had felt the change. Listen, I'm talking. We just kicking it. Oh, yeah. If this something may help you here, stay a go. Okay? Stay a go. Listen to me. If I tell God what I'm gonna do, if I tell God, hallelujah, if I tell God what I'm going to do, to make sure that my child finished school, and where my mind was at that time, I'm gonna help you as much as I can. Okay? Because I knew that I couldn't bear, and I'm not going with you to go anywhere and deal with any abortions. I'm not doing it. But I tell you what, God will see you through and you go and have your kids. Oh, it's getting real, isn't it? Johnny come late. And guess what? That's what I'm going to sign up for. And I have signed up for this moment. For that moment, I should say. Because right now, I'm done. I'm done. But guess what I did? I did what I was supposed to. Because I didn't want mine killing nobody. Because I'm not going with you. And guess what? I don't even agree with it. A curse broken. A curse that's broken. I pray. You understand? I've seen a lot. I have seen a lot. I've seen a lot. Yes. People don't know why you make the decisions you make. And guess what? You don't owe them an explanation. Right? Somebody gonna hear me. Neither do you owe them an explanation. Oh, Johnny come late to the party. Now, I'm going to let you know that I've had, I knew of lady friends back in the day. I say back in the day, this was probably like 5 years ago. What's her name? Was probably about 5 years ago. introduced me to certain people. Mm-hmm. You know, wanted me to be with certain people. They wanted to introduce you to certain people. Not anything that I wanted in anyway. I didn't. They're not what I wanted anyway. But the other thing is, I wasn't interested. Do you know that those ladies were upset because I did spend so much time with my family and things? But they don't know. I needed to be home doing what I needed to do after work or whatever because that kept me out of trouble. Take your butt home. You know? This particular lady, she would always be with her children and she did foster care, but was jealous of me being with my own kids. People really got issues. I've seen it all, baby. I've seen it all. Experience make things great, doesn't it? Get a lot of stuff done with experience. Mm-hmm. Johnny come late. Johnny come late. One thing I did do is I worked my butt off because I knew that I wasn't going to be able to pay for anything without some money. Okay? And I love getting into things other than just your regular job you maybe clocking in and out at. I wanted to get into this and that also. Networking, sales, whatever. Okay, I was all for it. That's why I suggest people, when opportunities come, try different things because it builds your character, it builds your personality, all of that. It builds things. Don't be afraid, child. Try it. At least try it. Some things that your heart tell you, I really want to. I really go on and try it. Go and get your blessing because it's gonna be a blessing or a lesson. Okay, lessons are great too. Oh, hey, thank you. Johnny come late. So, listen to me. Men, there's one person in particular that people, like to, place on your story, on your path. They would know more than you do because I never met that person. Do you hear me? I never ever met the person. Okay? But they put that person right there on your path. No, I'm not saying I've never actually seen them, but never actually met that person. Stay with me. Stay with me. Mm-hmm. Clarity. That's when celebrating a person. This whole thing is about when celebrating a person goes wrong. I'm gonna tell you, celebrating a person goes wrong. Now, listen to this. I know there's another life that I don't understand. You hear me? Because I would be so turned off. Okay? There's another life that's going on in people's worlds that I don't understand because I know that I would be really, 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 really turned off. I know I would. I know I would be really turned off. The part that I do know, that I would never be okay with and never appreciate, if a man has his eyes on you and then other people find out about it, and at some point in this thing, he's working with other women against you. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? This is going to be two parts because I'm about to end it. The biggest thing that I didn't appreciate is you having your eye on me, watching me go through all of this chaos and never said a word face to face. And now, when I say what I'm going to say, please, especially to my one sister girlfriends, don't get offended. Do not get offended. Because I love everybody. That's just the way it is. I love everybody. But I'm going to tell you what I could never, ever get past. There's something that I can never get past. And I'm not going to pretend that I can. Oh my God. Stay with me. There is something that I will never, ever get past because I know more. They do too. See, people don't know when it first started. When it first actually started, and God knows I'm not lying. When this thing first started, and just thinking about it pisses me off. You were celebrating. See, this is the thing. I guess in your case, there's some things that are all you can control. Some things. But the part that I know, like I know you participated in, I could never. Everything that we've been through. Everything we've been through in this world. Our people were all together. But especially our black sisters. I'm talking about us right now. Especially our black sisters. I am so in disbelief that I could be happy for you. Let's get this out the way. Happy for you. Nothing evil about a thing. If anything, praying for you. But the truth is, and that's why they used you. I watched them use you and play you too. Because, see, this is the thing. Men don't know everything. But the part that you did know of. And then they just grouped. And let me tell you, they fell back. When shit got hot, they fell back. But the fact that you let them white bitches come for me. I know what you did. You let them white bitches mishandle me. Not just the other sister girls coming later on. You had them attack my daughter's job. You had them attack my daughter's job. You knew I had children. You let them attack my whole life. Them white bitches that ain't worth fucking 10 cents for real. Ain't worth 10 cents. Who mama is the pimp. You let them come for me. And I could never forgive that. You let them all come for me. Then other people started joining. You thought this was a game and a joke. It never was. It never was. You watched me struggle with my children and dipped. I could never forgive that. Not that. I thought about it. Actually, God is reminding me that I did forgive, but can't forget. Will not forget. You did that. Another thing I need to make sure that you know. One day I was taking my daughter. Yeah, Johnny come late. Johnny come late. I know you. I was taking my daughter to work. And I saw you on the side of me in that tan truck as I was turning to her latest job. That had been going well. That's why I slowed my car down. To see where you were going. You were watching to see where I was going. And guess what you did? That job became different immediately. So these people were really going behind me, my family's jobs, my job, all of that. Anything they could do to collectively to tear my world down. And I know y'all hear me, because if people are targeting your actual job, they already stole your stuff. You mean your IDs, birth certificate, social security, they did everything. People don't know what really happened. And then the other thing is, people don't really know how the fuck you think. Johnny come late. I hear a lot. I hear a lot. Now, I'm doing a part 2. That one's going to be titled, Not My First Rodeo. Let me tell you what it's about to be about. I'm going to tell you why people should have never participated in this. This is something that has already happened. So what happened is, new people came along, discovered little old me. Discovered little old me, and they felt like they wanted to put me in a challenge. Collectively. Not very smart. They wanted to put me in a situation where we're going to shut her down and put her through challenges, not knowing that I had already passed this test several times. Oh yeah, several. Passed it. Now, God will allow things because the judgment is going to be on your head. And if you think I'm joking, why do you think so many situations got caught up? I know you was kikiing, and I know you think it's a joke, but baby, this is not a joke. As well as your spirit guides, ancestors, boots on the ground, are praying with you, or however, you got your own prayers. You got your own return to sender. Dear Lord, whatever they wanted for me, return to sender. Let them see what it's really like. Let them see what they're conjuring up. I send it right back. Very powerful. Very powerful. I do know who I am. Johnny come late. See, I've explained to you, I've done this alone thing for a long time. For a very long time. Yeah. Done this alone thing for a long time. Went through all the holidays when it would just be me and my kids. Yeah. Oh my God. I done did all of that. I've been alone. This was nothing new. Nothing's wrong with it being alone and having time to yourself either. But not when it's forced. Not when it's someone else deciding. No, you don't play with people's life like that. But many of you are about to understand what's real. Okay? Closing. Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. When you have to deal with other people in situations along the way, that thing can get really different. It can get really different. My whole goal and I paid the dues for it, baby. See, I paid the dues. I paid the dues. The one thing would make me sick. Because ain't nothing like dealing with people that don't like you anyway. Ain't nothing like dealing with people who don't like you anyway. Did somebody hear that? Nothing's like it. Excuse me. Nothing's like it. Did you hear me? Stomach growling. I'm going to go get something. I want to reach up and get mine, but it's too far up. It's like up, up, up. Listen. I'm going to say it again. I got warm. It's nothing like someone else trying to create a story, create your narrative that they know nothing about. It's a beautiful thing to have time for yourself. Okay? It's a beautiful thing to have time for yourself. It's a blessing. Johnny come late. You got to know the full story. You got to know the full story. I don't want to ever show up as the teacher and I'm talking on something, a certain something, and I don't even know the truth. Okay? Johnny come late. Now, as soon as this load, I'm going right into part 2. I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to even get up from here. But what I already have here. Okay? So I get up and I start going to do something else. It's on because family is busy. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? Yeah. Part 2 is going to be about not my first rodeo and something that you're going to probably be in disbelief about. Ooh, you think No, you're probably going to be in disbelief. All right? But anyway, I love you. Part 2 is coming up. Thanks. Thanks for giving me your time.